Cancer, welcome to Bluntsaggie Tarot. My name is Robyn. And Cancer, today let's do a general energy check-in. Let's check within with the collective. Let's see what's going on this week, what energy we tap into. Let's see how it will play out. Let's talk about your Cancer. Spirit guides, what's up with the Cancer collective? What's going on? What's been going on? What's coming down the chute? We have unfinished symphony. That is unfinished business, baby. And the never-ending story. And you're sick of it, tired of it. When I was pre-shuffling, I got this suspicious energy. You're suspicious, you are not trusting of something. So there's something coming back around here and you're kind of sick of it. You're sick of this person, sick of this experience. The 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. So Pisces energy here. A lot of water right now. A lot of emotions, but I'm feeling like a little irritation here, Cancer. Let's find out. Let's see what's going on. I feel like Scooby-Doo. Let's see if we can solve this mystery, baby. All right, yeah, we start this with the Two of Swords. She doesn't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, Seven of Wands. It's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's like, you know, that person that calls and they only call you to nag or to complain or to talk about everyone else. Or there's the Three of Swords. They only call when they got a problem and they want to dump it on you. There's the Queen of Pentacles. There's really a strong element of you don't want to hear it, right? You have a friend who gets in a car accident every week because they don't know how to drive and they call you up, I got another fender bender. God damn it, don't want to hear it. You got to learn how to drive. Go to driving school. Seven of Cups is in reverse here. And the Five of Pentacles. They might not like that. You don't want to hear it. Okay, let's see what this is. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. There's the Two of Cups. There's a really strong element of... There's a King of Swords in reverse. You're going to, it's like I said, how it applies to you, right? It's like the coworker comes in a bad mood. They got in a fight with their boyfriend, their girlfriend. They're throwing things around the office, right? It's the friend who's always in trouble. They are continually bailing them out. It's the person who calls you up only when they got a problem and you're just sick of it. You're sick of it. You are sick of it. And this is like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done. Like, why aren't you changing? Why aren't you evolving? Why aren't you growing? Why are you doing the same thing over and over and then bringing it into my life over and over? Because I don't want to deal with it. That's what this energy is. But the thing is with that King of Swords, with this Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles, I got a feeling you might be actually saying that now or not bending over backwards. You know, I'm stranded on the highway. Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. You know what? I spent all my money at the bar. Okay, I'll give you $100. Here's your e-transfer. It's like you're not bending over backwards to kind of rescue them here, Cancer. It's like they got to learn how to do it themselves. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse? Because I feel, yeah, you're gonna say that. You're gonna say what you've wanted to say for a while, but you didn't want to say because it might have been offensive or you worried that it would hurt them, but you can't, like, there it is, the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. It's like you can't keep going through this. So it's like what you've been wanting to say, like I said, now I'm repeating myself, baby, what you've been wanting to say but you didn't say or didn't know how to say or didn't know the words to say, or you want to be in the right mind frame to say it, you're about to say. And there's the Ace of Cups. So there's you. And there's the Five of Cups. There's the Six of Swords. This is a selfish person because what I feel is when you say it to them, like, listen, I can't bail you out, man. You got to take a cab. Listen, I don't got the money. I just paid my mortgage, just paid my rent. Like, life's expensive. I can't give you any money. It doesn't go well. It's like they start yelling and screaming or they hang up the phone or now they're the victim and you're the bully. And, you know, it's like back in 1995, remember I did that one thing for you, Cancer? You owe me. So there's this element where they're playing the victim. They're trying to make you feel guilty for not rescuing them or just whatever it was that you used to do for them. That's the energy I got around you. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say or any other advice? Or Three of Pentacles is in reverse, but you can't keep doing this. So you matter too. They're not even really considering like your feelings here. I'm going to say they're pretty selfish. Yeah, what's that? The Two of Wands in reverse. You don't want to do this, but you have to. Those stayed in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse because they're selfish. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse. You don't want to do it, but you have to do this, Cancer, because they can't keep treating you this way. You can't keep going through this. That's like It's like, that's not fair to you at all. Then you're stuck, right? You're stuck going through the same thing for 20 years. Like, you're Dorothy and you want the hell out of that tornado. You do not want to be stuck in that tornado anymore. So be prepared for a little backlash, a little guilt trip as someone who's really feeling sorry for themselves here. And they're going to try and, you know, convince you to do something you don't want to do, but you got your bubble of protection around you here, so you're just not doing it anymore. And you're right, they are going to react a little childish, I'm going to say. Okay, that is the energy I picked up on. So let's grab some oracles. That might be a specific message, it might not. I shall find out in the comment section, but we'll grab some oracles, we'll see what they want to say, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. And we will see where you are, you know, at the beginning of November, middle of November, if this is still going on, or if you've escaped that cycle. We'll see what's happening here. So what does Cancer need to surrender to for this conversation? Defensiveness. Yeah, because they might attack you here. They might just throw a bunch of mud and hope that some of it sticks. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, and then offer a clear, non-defensive response. I do want to grab the spirit animal message, Cancer. What is the spirit animal message here for Cancer? Ooh, okay, spirit animal message for Cancer. Snake, transformation. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. So smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear, and that you move forward with hope. All right, let's grab, and shedding old skin, right? Shedding old ways of doing things or old ways of letting people treat you certain ways, right? Because, you know, Cancer, people will treat you the way you let them treat you, and once they think they can get away with something, most likely they'll continue to try. What is the Akashic Record message here for Cancer? Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or the way that we want, but we have to be able to move forward with the fresh start because it always brings relief. And I'm not sure it's what you want, but you know that it's what's best for both people involved here. All right, Cancer, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are at the beginning, in the middle of November. Let's see how things are progressing. Let's see how it happens, how this goes, if person's still here or how you're feeling. We have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. King of Pentacles is upright. Wow. Okay. There's the king. They were in the King of Pentacles in reverse before, and now the King of Pentacles is upright. I got a little message of the heart for you here, Cancer. There's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. It's on the other side of that. We'll understand this message a little bit more. The Nine of Cups. Wow. Wow, this person does a 180. Holy shiznick. This even surprises me. Five of Wands is in reverse. The Temperance is in reverse. And the Tower is in reverse. Wow. Okay, so this is someone who's maybe gone through rock bottom, dark night of the soul. They went through a lot of emotions in a very short period of time here. What they realized is they weren't appreciating you. They weren't valuing you. They were taking you for granted, taking you for advantage. And they see that. They didn't see that before. There could have been addictions here with the Temperance in reverse, or just someone not just realizing that they're unbalanced. They're doing something that doesn't benefit them. And they were resistant to see that. They were resistant to change because you were there as a crutch, right? They could depend on you. You could get them out of the jam. They were just relying on you instead of relying on themselves. And once you let go and they were forced to rely on themselves, they kind of realized, like, damn, it's about time that I realized what I was doing to you or how I was treating you, or, you know, because sometimes, you know, not everyone, some people are just not thinking, they're not seeing your perspective. They don't see it. And this person didn't see it. So now they're at peace here. They understand why you did that. They're kind of apologizing here with this Knight of Cups for the things that they said, the things that they did here, because they weren't really ready to see. And in the future here, you get an apology, Cancer, because you did not deserve to be treated that way. You'll have a decision as to whether you want to forgive them. I don't see your choice or your decision, so that will be up to you. That part's like fogged out and completely in the dust. It's in the mist of the future. But you will get an apology. They see your perspective. They see what you're saying. So this person does a 180. They appreciate you. The 9 of Cups is here, and they're resistant, and they're taking accountability, taking responsibility, and they're apologizing. Wow. I didn't see that one coming, Cancer. Okay. You'll have a choice to make. So is there anything else? Let me ask this. Are they being sincere, or are they just saying what Cancer wants to hear? Is that what you're thinking? Are you wondering? Because I did get that kind of suspicious energy. So you're wondering, like, are they real? Are they for real? Okay. 3 of Wands. Oh, shit. The 4 of Wands is in reverse. The High Priestess is in reverse. There's ulterior motives here. The Moon is in reverse. They want something. They want money. The Ace of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. They feel like you turned your back on them. The 7 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands. They're definitely... But there's the Ace of Wands. They're just getting more creative. This person hasn't changed. Cancer, you're right to be suspicious, to be questioning it. They're just coming back saying everything that you want to hear because they want something from you. They don't like that they didn't get it. This person might be a narcissist here. Look at them thinking their shit don't stink and that you got to do everything for them. So this person's presenting in a very negative light. I'm not going to pretend they're not. They are coming back with ulterior motives. They're not being honest with you. So that's what I got. They want something from you, and I do feel it's money or, you know, to be the rescuer, to be the relier, to save them from whatever mess or situation they have themselves in. So they're buttering you up. You got your sweet tarts out. They want you to suck on that candy so that they can get what they want from you. But they're definitely, I do feel it's money. So Cancer, be wise, be smart. Trust your intuition. Because for me to ask that question, I really feel like you're doubting it. And I got the feeling in the pre-shuffle of like a suspicious energy. So yeah, they're pretty good at what they want to do here. They're just kind of working, like this is like buttering you up, working you up in order to get something that they want. So be wise, be smart, be aware, which I feel that you are, but they are coming back with ulterior motives. They want something from you, and this person's not going to stop till they can get it. So you're going to have to set some very, very healthy boundaries with them in order to get it, because look at them. They really, but there's like, I just feel like there's you like, you think I'm going to fall for that? Man, you crazy. You crazy. I let that go 10 years ago, baby. So you're going to be stern. There's the King of Swords, and you're going to have to be very stern and very in control in order to diffuse the situation and make this person realize they can't talk you into doing anything anymore. Oh, I said anymore. They may have gotten away with that and done that in the past, whether it was with you or someone else, but they can't get that. They're not going to get away with it with you, Cancer. Just be ready for those buttering up, that smart word, someone coming through dapper, saying everything you want to hear because they want something from you. And I'm so sorry that you're dealing with someone like that. But like I said, I don't see what you do. So you're going to have a choice to make. So trust your intuition when it comes to this and be ready for this person to make a grand splash into your life because they want something from you. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down, Cancer. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. And as always, if you like your reading and if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Cancer. I always appreciate your support. Let's close your reading off today with your final message. What's the final message here for Cancer, Cancer, Cancer? What do we have? Self-care is so much more than a beauty regimen or an external thing you do. It has to start with your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. So a pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. So meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow, to be happy, and to be at peace. And how can you implement these needs into your daily life? That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.